All right, boys and girls, welcome aboard for another NFL Sunday. How are you this morning, Noc?
Just a look in POV of Denver fans right now.
Oh man. Hey, it's okay. Hey, look.
All right, move on. Nothing to see here. Please, Pittsburgh. Nothing to see here, please.
It's gonna be all right, man. It's halftime. We're gonna bounce back.
Annoying.
We'll bounce back, brother. I know.
Okay, I'm sure we deferred the ball like we always do, so I'm sure we got it next after the half. So.
There you go. Well, you got to lean on the defense when it's the only thing working right? Shit.
Goodness. I think we need to be like Louisville's defense, and we're gonna see some of that. 8 turnovers in their game, and
really,
that'd be nice.
Wow.
Right
okay. Well,
that's what the Broncos are going to do every single week. 8
turnovers. Yeah. Well, they already had a pick in the first half, right at the goal line. They were about to go up 14-0, and your defense shut them down at the goal line. So that's a good thing. All right. Well, let's get that taste out of your mouth. Give us the scouting report, my brother. What's going on in college?
Yeah, we have some Thursday night games. Some two top 25s played on Thursday. You got Utah and Washington. I didn't watch those games. I still got to watch the highlights. But Utah should move up a couple spots based on some losses this week in the top 10. NC State also managed to pull out a win over Virginia Tech. So then there were some Friday night games. Actually, this week, looking at the schedule ahead, there's a football game every day this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all weeks. It may not be the best games, but there's football, which I love. Mm-hmm. So the first game I got here is the Florida and Georgia game, and this was it was pretty good. At one point, Florida actually did come back, and Georgia didn't look back after that. It was pretty pretty good,
right?
That. So another game I watched was this TCU West Virginia game. This is pretty good. I knew this was actually going to be a really good one, and it was.
Please tell me West Virginia slaughtered these players. Wow.
The deep over route, and he's going to get matched up right here with number 13, Hershey McLaurin.
There you go. Damon Hall. Damn.
Yeah. So they're running down the clock.
Shit.
Okay, so here's the game. The game of the day for sure. Like I said, I'm not even. This is a shorter, extended, shorter highlight. So we're just gonna go down it.
Job, especially last week against.
All right. Looks like we're seeing this whole thing, boys and girls.
Pretty much, yeah. Look at, and this is huge right here. This guy, you're gonna learn his name. Number 44. He was all over. I got to hear his name again to pronounce it correctly. We'll hear it a bunch in this clip. He tipped the ball, and that got the first turnover right there. The first half, I mean, there he is again, right there.
Oh, my God. This is against Penn State? I hope my nephew's not watching, bro.
Tui Molalau, number 44.
My nephew graduated from Penn State. Oh, bummer.
Yeah, that push got in. They reviewed that, and he actually got it in. Tui Molalau.
Tui Molalau.
Yeah, hard to say.
Samoan fella.
Look at this, though.
Whoa, nice.
Gotta get him.
There you go.
Penn State, they did pretty good. It was the fourth quarter that just went really nuts. But up until then, it was Penn State was keeping with them.
It's a big rivalry.
Boom, right there.
What is that guy's name, that announcer? He used to be on the Madden game. Used to drive me crazy, too. Oh, my God. There you go. Defense doing a little something.
Yeah, the Penn State defense is really good.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we're heading into the fourth quarter, and it's 16-14. And this fourth quarter was insane.
Wow. All right, here we go. Get it in there. Get it in there.
The field. Yeah.
Get it in there.
This is fourth and goal right there too.
Are you trying to say? Okay, I was about to say he's in there. What the hell? There you go. Okay, Tron Allen. Like it. Oh boy.
But,
oh boy.
Up the middle. We've seen a couple today already. Just start up the middle. Boom. This is where
Wow.
the game broke out for Ohio State. It just went nuts after this.
Mm. Travion Anderson, huh? Okay.
Right here. Look at number 44 right here. Oh, there's that. Oh, and it's mine.
Is that the same guy?
Same guy.
Damn. He's getting picked in the first round. Wow.
I still have trouble saying his name.
Hey, Samoan.
Tuamamalo.
Just say the Samoan Beast. That's all you got to do.
Look at this.
Look at this
Tight
crap.
end.
3 broken tackles.
Yes. Yes.
Fellas, take them high, man. What the hell? Wait for help.
Then we go down and drive
Man up.
again.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah.
Taking candy from a
They
baby
give
there.
us three and out, I believe, on the Penn State.
No wonder my nephew
Ohio
was so upset on Twitter yesterday.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah.
Wow.
You saw how close it was, right? Going into the
Yeah,
fourth,
yeah.
And then here we go. There he is again.
No!
Like, dude, this guy is
Oh,
they won because of him.
Single-handedly beating the Nittany
JT
Lions.
Tuamaloau, the Hawaiian Beast.
Tumalulalaua.
I still can't. I've tried. Like, I've literally watched it like multiple times trying to get his
Don't
name.
feel bad.
And then
Don't
Penn
feel
State does,
bad,
like,
man.
a
They tried to
little
close
trash
it.
game, but
yeah,
so that game was that dude is amazing. And
Yeah.
that's why I played the whole clip. Did you see any of those clips I couldn't pick? Like, it was like
no.
it was
You're
crazy.
absolutely correct. That was some great stuff. Yeah.
So that guy at number 44 just completely dominated that game. They won because of him.
Wow.
Because of his effort. Just
Yeah, he's gonna get
He got
picked.
2 picks. One was a pick 6. He caused this interception, and then he did his own pick 6.
And
took it
that was
back.
probably nationally televised because both of
Oh,
those
yeah.
teams are ranked, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that was
Mhm.
Fox or something like that, or ABC. One of the it was there was a massive game. So that was cool. That was
That was
fun to
probably the
watch.
best game of the weekend. I would say
yeah.
the matchup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah. There was I didn't show any highlights because the other ranked game that was supposed to be good was Kansas State and Oklahoma State, and Kansas State University 48-0.
Yes. Fuck
48
them Cowboys. That's right. Yes.
That was just I
Yeah.
didn't even watch it. It's like after it was like 24-0,
That's awesome.
I was like, dude,
That's awesome. I like it.
watching close college games. I'll just mention these blowouts, and you guys can watch the
All
highlights.
I know is this: I enjoy watching the the Oklahoma State Cowboys getting the crap kicked out of them. It's awesome.
And then there, Tennessee beat up Kentucky. That was the other two ranked game. 2 teams that were ranked. Kentucky just they had no answer for Tennessee, which sets up the Tennessee and Georgia game next week.
Georgia and Tennessee next week,
that's gonna be so good.
That's going to be a big one.
So good. Michigan and Michigan State. Michigan State just had nothing for Michigan. They were just
Now. What time is that game? Do you know?
I can look it up after we.
Okay,
go
all right.
I'll take a we'll take a look at next
ahead.
week's. But really, really nasty stuff after this game. I don't know if you saw that, but for whatever reason, a Michigan player was in the same hallway as the Michigan State team, and they roughed on him. They basically beat him up.
Really?
Yeah, you can see the video online. I didn't want to show it here, but
You don't need to. We don't need to give those guys 15 minutes.
No, they
15
need to be
seconds of fame.
They need to be
Screw
kicked
them.
off for sure. They were beating on him all by himself, and then he managed to get
Well, the
out.
NCAA better doing something about it.
Yeah, there's clear camera with their name tag on the back of their damn thing. So I mean,
Oh yeah,
they'll be
There
able
you
to
go.
identify every single.
They
one
got
of
their
those
jerseys
name
on
tags.
still. I take it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, oh yeah, it was all in the back, and I don't know what he was doing there with the, I don't know, but so that was unnecessary. This was a good one right here. I don't think I have any clips of this one. Or no, I already showed that one. That was
Yeah, you did. You did.
Okay.
You showed that one.
Oregon, California, not much there. And then of course the blowout. This one was a good one right here. Just fun to watch. I'm always a good
Wake Forest and Louisville.
Yeah, it wasn't a good game for Wake Forest, for sure, and you'll see why here.
Oh my God!
No, actually,
I see the score.
I didn't. My bad.
Jesus.
I didn't go back in this one. Let's start with. I got it timed down here.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, we got it.
You have absolutely.
So it was 8 turnovers in that game.
Jesus.
8 turnovers.
That's horrible.
So that's the kind of defense the Broncos need in order to win ever.
Wow.
So this was the Texas Ole Miss and Texas A&M. Ole Miss is going to have a week off, and then they're going to do Alabama. They're going to play Alabama. So that
And they'll
should
probably beat them.
They might, yeah.
Yeah.
So Texas A&M, last chance they got. I watched this game as well. Notre Dame and Syracuse.
I saw a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Saw a little bit of that.
First down.
Notre Dame was a little too much for them.
I was fixing to say, every time I looked, there was a golden helmet somewhere around the football.
Yeah, for sure. After that, and that was pretty much game.
You're done.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't watch this game. That'd be the end of the game right there. So that was So Wake Forest and Oklahoma get defeated. So a lot of these teams will jump up. USC, I didn't watch this game, but it was pretty good. USC and Arizona. Figured I'd run out of time for highlights, so I didn't do that one. And then UCLA, I think they got a big game coming up here soon.
They Pac-10
USC.
Pac-10 punks.
In about 3 weeks. But UNC going to win. They beat Pittsburgh. That was a pretty good game for a little while there. And then Missouri beat up South Carolina. South Carolina will drop out of the top 25. Yeah.
Mizzou.
Illinois is going to move up the ranks a little bit just because of some of the losses above. And so, it was pretty good week. And then let's take a look at next week. The only game that matters. There's only one game that matters.
There's only one game that matters. We need to know when the kickoff is, man.
And it is
at 11 o'clock or 2:30?
3:30.
3:30. That's your time, right? Eastern. 2:30 for us.
Eastern.
Yeah, gotcha. The game of the week, Tennessee at Georgia, right?
At 7 o'clock, though. Alabama and LSU.
LSU, the war, as my brother calls it.
And another one that might actually be really good, Notre Dame and Clemson. Don't sleep on Notre Dame.
No.
The gold helmets.
For sure.
I think they're overrated at times, but
there's
every once in a while
an awesome graphic. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. You go ahead with what you're doing, but I'm gonna see if I can't find this real quick. My brother always sends it to me every year. He might have sent it to me on WhatsApp, but it would have been like a few weeks ago. Or maybe he sent it to me on text. But anyway, it's a killer picture of a tiger about to face down an elephant, man. It's really cool looking. It's a great looking picture. And he always says war with it. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. If I can find it by the end of the show, I'll put it up. But man. Yeah.
Yeah, then like I mentioned, every day. Tuesday, Ball State, Kent State, Buffalo, Ohio.
Yep.
And Wednesday, Central Michigan, Northern Illinois, Western Michigan, Bowling Green. Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday. I love it when there's football every day.
Yeah.
Those are the good times.
That is good times. And with the holidays coming up, you're going to get a lot more of that. Okay.
Boise State got a win, too. Yeah.
Did they? Yeah. I sent you that one highlight that I saw.
Yeah, of the other team. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot.
Well,
not of the 48 points that
I was just checking my Twitter feed and saw it. I was like, wow, that guy was wide open. Oh.
I think it was like 48-10. You got their one touchdown is the one you
said. Their one
49
touchdown is what
10.
I sent you. Yeah, that's what I saw.
Thanks.
Just telling you what I saw. But anyway, okay. Well, thanks for the scouting report, sir. Don't forget, guys, set your calendar 2:30 Central, 3:30 Eastern. The Tennessee Volunteers go into Georgia to play them dogs.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be a good one. All right. Well, boys and girls.
The rest of the show, I'm going to be distracted because my Broncos
Of course. But I got you covered, man. I got you covered.
They're at midfield right now.
They are in. Let's go ahead and do a check-in here. Hang on one second. Share screen. I'm not sharing sound, though, on this. Right now, they're still down a field goal halfway through the third. During your highlight package, they already got halfway through the third. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good quarter.
All right. So we're going to start with last Monday night's game. Didn't see this coming at all. Chicago jumps off the mat and beats up the Patriots right there in their own house. Mac Jones gets pulled after 6 passes. Wow. Now,
from what I understand, I didn't look too much into it, but I heard that it was intentional. That he wasn't supposed to.
He did say he was going to use both quarterbacks in the game. But once he pulled Jones, he never saw the field again in the game.
No, like I said, I think that was purposeful. He just wanted to give him
easing him back in on that.
Ease him back in, and so
yeah. Well, you know,
We'll see how that goes.
the rumor mill up there is
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pans out.
right.
Did not pan out.
There's the rumor mill up there is like he's on the trade block, because I don't know if you heard the stories coming out of training camp, but he was struggling with his new offense. Mac Jones was. So
That's because they don't have an offense.
I know.
Oh!
I know.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Uh-oh. Let me take a look here, guys.
Oh, I picked
take
him
a
up
look.
at tight end too. God, why didn't I play him?
Uh-oh.
Dulich, our guy that's back, Dulich, just got a 40-yard bomb to the 1 yard line.
There you go. All right. So, back to this. We got. I'm going to go ahead and close my live feed because you're behind me. I don't want you.
Yeah,
I don't want to get spoiled on you. But anyway, Zappy threw 2 picks too, and they kept him in. So it had to be planned that way, you know, because with Zappy screwing up like that, you would have thought they'd put Mac Jones back in, but apparently he was bound to have the rest of the game off anyway. But didn't see that coming. I picked New England in that one. All right, and then wow, things just get worse for Tom Brady, don't they? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you know, I took the Bucks on that one too, just as a flyer. But in my heart, I knew the Ravens.
You chose poorly, my friend.
Yeah,
you chose poorly.
Well, when I went to bed, it was 10-0. So you know.
Well, all I know is they are
Melvin
struggling.
Gordon. All right, took the lead.
They are struggling on offense, man. We got an update. Yep, they're in the end zone.
Melvin Gordon up the middle. Let's do it.
All right. Good job. Way to go. Let's get them off the snide, please. I need my man Noc to get in a better mood. Damn it, get in a better mood. Okay,
oh, man.
But yeah, I didn't see this coming at all. No, that was the last game. Yes, I did see this coming. Brady just, first of all, he looks like a cancer patient. I don't know what's up with him. He looks very, very thin in the face and gaunt. Like he's just, well, we know what's going on in his personal life. It was announced this week.
They made it
divorce is finalized. And apparently this has been going on for a while. That's why, you know, what was it? Rich Eisen was saying on his show, yeah, all you people that thought he was taping The Masked Singer, how stupid do you look now?
Oh, I heard that one. Yeah, the Masked Singer thing.
Yeah. But I hated for him. But, you know, he's become Brett Favre now, man. He's hung around too long. It's just, you know, his marriage has ended over it, and they're struggling offensively, man. They're hurting. And I don't know if it's going to turn around for him, dude. I really don't. I hate to see it.
Well, you know, the good thing about that division is nobody wants to win it. So
that's right. Dude, we're gonna pick the game later. The Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons are playing for first place today in the division.
Yes.
How fucking bizarre is that?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's
so they're not out of it by a long
even the Saints aren't.
Anybody can win that division. They're all doing bad. So,
it's still anyone's game. So that being said, Tom Brady has time.
Yes, he does. He does.
They really need to. They have 2 days. They really need to trade for somebody. We got Alberto sitting here inactive over in Denver. Get him, Bucks.
Well, what they need
something. They need Gronk. They need a Gronk.
Yeah, he's hurting without Gronk, and I think the running game's hurting because of it too. You know, the people just aren't feeling threatened by that offense anymore. They're just not. And God, when I saw that one highlight, I don't know if it was this week or last week when he hit Mike Evans right in the hands on a deep post.
Oh, that was last week.
And he dropped it. I was like,
it's just
wow.
the tone. It's just the tone for the game, and it just
it's just crazy. All right, so let's get into this Sunday, week 8. What's going on this week? Well, we got the Carolina Panthers at the Atlanta Falcons. You see the numbers there as far as offensive, defensive, passing and rushing ranks. Let me see my little list here. I took the Atlanta Falcons in this one because they're the home team. They've been in every game this year. They've been a tough out. But this one, I mean, this is one of those coin toss games to me because I don't know who this guy that came off the bench for the Panthers, but
PJ Walker.
Wow. Yeah, you
Love it.
talked about him early in the
Oh
season.
yeah. XFL, old XFL guy. He was undefeated when he came in, but
Wow,
they
man.
lost one. But no, then
He-
their run game really shot off last week. We're going to see Hubbard. I think Hubbard's out this week, but
Mhm,
Deontay Freeman,
mhm. Yeah.
he's he's gonna get a lot of reps today. I actually picked him up on fantasy. And
Good morning, lunatic. It's good to see you,
hey,
buddy. How you doing? Yeah,
be
man.
fun.
I just took Atlanta because they're the home team, and I've seen them play more, and I know that they gave the Saints hell, they gave the Bucks hell. Uh, I mean, yeah, the division games they've been playing tough. So, I went ahead and gave the nod to them just because they're the home team. Really, I mean, that's really nobody like we just mentioned. Nobody in this division wants to win it for some reason.
Yeah,
So whoever decides to whoever puts together a 3 or 4 game winning streak is going to win this division. So
pretty much.
yeah. Okay. The next one we got, Chicago goes into Dallas at noon. That ought to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is probably one of my upsets of the week. I'm going with the Bears. Maybe I'm buying too much into last weekend, but I don't trust Dak. Dak doesn't just he just doesn't. He's not good. I don't know.
It's all about defense in this game, my friend.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all about defense in this
And
game, my friend.
yeah, this could be a low scoring one.
Let's see.
All right. I like this guy.
Cowboys defense ranked number 6. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the Cowboys all day. Thank you. Cowboys are at home. Yes. Dak struggles.
They're gonna have to make it. Look at Bears rushing defense number 2.
Lunatic says pick the Bears. He says pick the Bears. I can't do it, man. I'm sorry. I've already said this. I don't trust their quarterback as far as I can throw him, and just because he's if he can rub 2 brain cells together, I'll start trusting him. But yeah. I didn't see them winning in New England, though, but a lot of that was defensive. They got a lot of turnovers in that game, and they were playing, a busted up quarterback and a third stringer. So I can't hang that much on the Chicago Bears. And I know their offense is playing one of the best defenses in football today. So, yeah, I'm going to take – I will always side with a great defense every time. So, we differ on that one. He says he's going to take Chicago. All right. The next one, we got the Miami Dolphins step into Detroit. Interesting stuff here.
This should be an easy win.
It should be an easy win. It should. But Detroit can light it up when they want to, but I don't know.
When they're behind.
Yeah, when they're behind, they light it up. And I think they're going to get behind in this one. Just something about them Dolphins. When Tua's on the field, man, they play tough, man. They do. They play for that guy. They must really like that guy because they play their butts off for him. They really do. I think they win by 10. That's just, let's see. Lunatic says Miami to win. Yeah, that's an easy one, I think. Okay, the next one here, we got the Arizona Cardinals going into Minnesota. Now, we all know how I feel about the quarterback of the Arizona Cardinals. That's another guy that I don't trust as far as I could throw him.
Yeah,
and
I wanted to do an upset for this one. I just can't do it.
No, you can't.
Not for the Cardinals. Cardinals let me down too many times.
Minnesota's at home. It's not a nationally televised game.
Yeah, that's another reason why.
So Kirk Cousins will be calm and relaxed and dinking and dunking all the way down the field as he usually does at home, and they will win.
Look at that offense, though. 28th. Ugh.
I know it. I know. I see it. It's 28th, but hey, I'm telling you, they're going to find a way to shut these guys down. They're going to win today. Kirk Cousins is going to light it up today with Jefferson. Yeah. So we're on the same page with that one.
Yeah, I'm going Vikings. I didn't want to go crazy. This too crazy this week.
All right, we got the Las Vegas Raiders stepping into the New Orleans Saints. Oh man, New Orleans.
Good tackle. Awesome.
New Orleans. Oh, what a heartbreaker last week, man.
Yeah, that
They
was a
lost it
shame.
in the last minute of the first half. That highlight you showed last week was so great. That one we kept showing.
Am I gonna have to find it again?
Oh my God, it was great. I don't want to see any more of it this week, though.
Okay.
Damn it. Don't want to see any more of that this week.
I'll put it back on loop. Play in the background the rest of the game.
The Saints offense is ranked 3rd in the. Are you shitting me?
I don't know how.
Wow. Ranked
I'm
3rd.
a little suspect of this info. I want to know what they're getting.
Passing is 8th. Rushing is 6th.
Right.
Has their defense fallen off that much?
4th down.
No, they're middle of the road. They're 16th. Wow, man. Wow. I believe I took the Saints at home just because I don't trust either one of these teams.
I think
as
the
far as I
Raiders are
control.
better than their record indicates. So I went Raiders.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think they're gonna.
They're
Have
going into the Thunderdome, and it's hard to win there. So, I took the home team in that one. Lunatic's laughing at me. He's laughing, and he says Saints. He says Saints today, bro. Pick the Saints. I'm going with the Saints. I just think, and I think Dalton is starting again, isn't he? I believe he is.
I haven't kept up with them, but most
I think he is because my brother was rather upset that he is starting. He wanted to see Jameis Winston start, but yeah, Dalton's going to be starting. But I think they'll win. They're playing at home. Now, one thing he did say, and I do want to bring this up. You do know that Alvin Kamara is facing some rather large legal problems, right?
Yeah, I also saw some stuff about what they're asking for in a trade.
Yeah, they may be trying to trade him. Yeah. So, I hate it for the kid.
November 1st. They got 2 more days.
Yeah.
I guess
the thing is, who wants to take that on, right? Who wants to take on that baggage, right? I don't think they're going to be able to move him. I don't think so. Lunatic says, yeah, I heard. I hate it for him. He's a great talent, but I mean, you can't go whooping on your girl like that, man. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. What's my brother talking about? Oh, he's sending me news stuff for the show this week. He's not even watching the show. I should call him and tell him you need to tune in, brother. But anyway, yeah, I'm rolling with the Saints on this one. We're different on quite a few games here, bud. Quite a few. All right, the next one we got here is the New England Patriots at the New York Jets. Suck.
Yeah, I can't believe I have to make this pick. This is insane.
You have to make this pick.
All right, let's do it. Jets. We're doing Jets.
I'm doing New England.
I'm
not buying that smoke and mirrors crap.
I didn't want to either, but they just keep winning. So
they keep winning, but
Patriots
that smoke and mirrors is going to come to a halt. Belichick will bust up that smoke and mirrors shit.
It's a shame that I feel bad for the kid though, Bryce Hall.
Who Wilson?
They lost. No, Bryce Hall. They lost him for the season. ACL tear. He had such a great game. He could have been Rookie of the Year.
Bryce Hall.
He's the running back for the Jets.
Okay.
Yeah, he was magnificent. And then that's why they traded for Robinson from the Jaguars to get back their running core. But such a great talent. He's had an incredible season so far. And like I said, he probably would have gotten offensive Rookie of the Year. Kept going. Even over your guy over there in Seattle. Your rookie that blew up last
Walker.
week.
Yeah.
So it's a shame that they lost him because if they start
see that guy right there?
If they start losing, it's going to be because they lost their run game.
Yeah.
And Bryce Hall was the reason for
it's
that.
It's kind of hard to run smoke and mirrors if you can't run. Sorry. I hate these smoke and mirrors
Let's see if the Patriots smoke and mirrors was AKA Tom Brady. Okay. Let's see that if that was smoke and mirrors for the last 15
Lunatic says Jets. I'm sorry. I don't trust the Jets as far as I can throw them.
I don't either. But
their quarterback is one wrong look away from the injury report. Okay.
That's the thing. Guy's they were winning when he was out. So it's like, they were winning. They started the season without him, and they were still winning.
Sorry, just not buying it. Not buying it, bro. Not buying the Jets.
Their defense is pretty good too.
New England's going to be pissed. They hardly ever lose 2 games in a row. Sorry, not going to happen.
But they have this year already.
I know they have, but it don't happen that often. Check the record. All right, let's see. Next, it's the battle for Pennsylvania, my friend. Pittsburgh at the Philadelphia Eagles. The only undefeated team left. Yeah. Definition of trap game. We'll see what happens.
Don't overlook the Steelers. I think this should be a huge blowout by the Eagles, but don't overlook the Steelers.
Yeah, you can't look past the Steelers. You never can. But I just, for some reason, ever since TJ Watt's been out, their defense has looked inept. And I really think they built that defense around him, and without him, they're struggling. And we all know how the offense of the Philadelphia Eagles has done this year. Yeah, right there it says they're ranked 17th, but you know what? Rushing the football, they're 9th, and the Steelers struggle with the rush. Hang on, let's do a check-in here and see what he's upset about. Nope, they still got the lead. Don't know why he's so upset, but...
Third down, what does Russell do? What he does best, takes a sack.
Oh, my God. Well, I'm sorry,
the Broncos don't like to get 2 scores ahead because that would be too convenient. They have to keep the other team in the board. So now we got to punt it off again.
Oh man, sorry. Let's see.
Lunatic. I would like to see him go by 2 scores, just one time.
Once
in this season.
Lunatic says Pittsburgh has been trash as of late, is what he's trying to say. Yeah, they have been, and I just don't see it getting any better for them. The depth chart is going to show in the second half of this game. I can see no reason to take the Pittsburgh Steelers in this game at all. They're playing in Philly.
No, it would have to be like turnovers and special teams.
And I just don't think their defense is capable. Yeah. Just look at they're 29.
They are who we thought they were.
They are who we thought they were. Exactly. Somebody's going to beat the Eagles, but it's not going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers today. It would take a monumental effort on their part.
Even I'm not going to be crazy enough to go for that.
Yeah, you're not crazy enough to pick that team. No way. Okay, the next one we got, the Tennessee Titans go into Lunatic's beloved Houston.
I'm finally getting my wish. We're finally going to see Malik Willis and see what he can do. Tannehill is out for this week.
Malik Willis is going to start? Why is
he's officially Tannehill's hurt. He's hurt and he's out. So it's going to be the Malik Willis turn.
Malik Willis?
It could be Texans get away with one here, but I'm putting faith into Malik Willis that he'll get the job done, and I'm excited to see him play. I might not get to see this game live, but I'll definitely watch the replay and see what happens. And of course, any red zone.
I'm glad to have that information. You're sure that Ryan Tannehill's
he's officially that was a couple days ago that was announced.
Then I am changing this pick.
Yeah.
I picked Tennessee, but if that's the case, if I'm a coach, I'm loading the box and making that kid beat me.
Yeah, so I'm
going to take Houston in that one because I know their quarterback plays well. So I know Davis Mills
this could be an
well.
upset. Yeah, this for sure. This is but I'm going to stick with Tennessee. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they still have Henry. Mm-hmm. And I know you said load the box, but Henry is
Henry.
Capable.
No doubt. He is capable of blasting through an 8-man front. Yes, he is.
Then if you get Malik Willis with the fact because he's not a stand there in the pocket kind of guy. Yeah. So if you do some fakes or whatnot,
play action bootlegs,
play
and
actions, some zone reads, and
just
whatnot.
Something about Davis Mills, man. I like that kid. I like him a lot. So
yeah, he does well, but no, I definitely like a nice 5-yard loss or 6-yard loss on a failed screen.
Whoops.
I think that should be like 3rd and 20. So hopefully they can stop him.
I hear you.
But no, I'm gonna stick with Tennessee. I've been waiting for this whole season to see Malik Willis. He'll finally get a shot.
Well, there you go. We'll take a look at the kid and see. But I can't go. I'm gonna have to go with the more experienced quarterback. Okay. So the next one we got the Washington Commandos heading into the quarterbackless Colts. Once again, they have no quarterback.
This is such an unknown that it's like
Lunatic says Texans. Oh, Henry.
This is such a, you know what, I'm going, and the reason I'm going with the Commanders is because Tyler Heineke knows the offense, has the more experience, and he's coming off a win of last year, so that had to build his confidence. Whereas the Colts, Sam Ellinger and Ellinger or whatever is, no idea who or what he is. So I got to go with Heineke because he's the known. So it's.
The shame of it.
The Colts defense is pretty decent though, so it's
the shame of it is, the shame of it is their head coach is really a good coach, and I mean,
I'm not seeing it.
Frank
I'm
Wright.
not seeing it. I'm really not.
I am. It's just he hasn't had a quarterback. He has not had a quarterback.
How many more does he need? How many more does he need to prove that he's a good quarterback guy? If he gets everyone known to man,
he's a head coach. He's not the quarterback coach.
Still, he's a QB guy. He's always pronounced as such. It's always mentioned that by the announcer that he's one of those QBs.
Okay,
but no, I don't know. He hasn't impressed me at all. I think he's been overrated.
Okay, well, I'm going with the Commandos because Tyler rented lips. Heineke, all he does is win.
Yeah,
that's all he does.
The biggest thing is his only knock has always been lack of arm strength. That's always been the thing with him. Is he's got a little noodle arm, but
he might have a noodle arm.
Sometimes he tries to do something.
He's got this. He's got this.
No.
He's got that. You know who else had a noodle arm and took the Jets all the way to their last championship game? It was friggin' what was that guy's name? Dude. No, not Sanchez. The guy before him. Great football mind, but made of glass.
Oh, Chad Pennington.
Yes, Chad Pennington was an awesome
his son
guy.
is in college right now.
He was an awesome football mind. He was great, but he had no arm whatsoever.
I remember him, Miami, the Jets, and I remember. I always rooted for him because he had comeback player of the year, I think twice. It's just too many injuries, unfortunately. But no, I'm going Commanders on this one. I think
me too. We're in the same boat on this one. The Colts are still hamstrung at the quarterback position.
But I mean, it all depends on Sam. So we'll see.
Yep, true. Okay. Now this to me is the game of the week right here.
There we go. Okay.
The game of the week for
fourth down.
Believe it or not, these guys are trying to catch the Seattle Seahawks. What's up? Right?
Yeah, I saw that like the placard, like as we predicted, the division leaders like the Eagles, Seahawks, Falcons, and whoever else it was, like just as predicted.
Just as predicted. My ass. Nobody thought the Seahawks would be where they're at. Gino, hey, kudos to Gino. He's doing a great job, man. He really is. San Francisco is going into the world champions' house. Both of them only have 3 wins. LA's coming off a bye. I think LA's ready for these fools. I think they're going to take them.
I think it depends on how healthy San Francisco is. When they're the healthiest team, or when they're healthy,
I did see an interesting stat. Apparently, Garoppolo has got like 8 wins in a row against the Rams, dude. Apparently, he owns them. So, but I don't know.
This could be a tough one. I think the premier game for the day. So I think
it is. This is the game. I'm sure everybody's going to see this in the afternoon window. I'm sure. I mean, unless you've got a local game. And let's see.
Oh, no, fuck.
Washington, you're going to see Washington, man. Yeah.
Maybe, hopefully it's a double header.
I might see Tennessee, Houston. I might see that one because sometimes we get the Houston games. But, this is going to be the game of the day in the late window. I mean, either one of these teams can win. Really, on paper, when you look at it, if they just smash the ball down the throat. Here's the problem for San Francisco today. No Deebo Samuel.
Yeah. Oh, man.
There is no
Yeah,
Debo Samuel.
just got Washington today, so that's all right. Red Zone loves the Rams, so Red Zone will probably play the 49ers and 49 and Rams most of the time.
Yeah, no Debo Samuel today, so I got to go with Cooper Kupp, man. I got to roll with that fool. I hate that cockroach, but you know what? That's a bad son bitch. I wish he was playing for my football team. Damn. You know what I mean? The guy's phenomenal, man. He just you've just got to hold him up and hope that help comes, man, because that guy is going to fight through every fucking arm tackle you put on him. You know what I mean? He's special. He's a special football player. He's all effort. He's like what's the other Watts name in Houston that played for Houston?
Come on.
What's the matter?
What's going on? 3rd and 2.
Oh, okay. But anyway, I'm going with the champs. I think they're gonna win this one. They've had a week to get ready for San Francisco.
I'm actually going with the 49ers on this one.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
You go, man.
I think when healthy, they're the best team. I don't know how healthy they are, but
right.
I don't have time to look into that kind of stuff. But
yeah. Well, I know Debo Samuel's not playing. He's hurt.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see more Christian McCaffrey then.
Yeah. Well,
you should be. You have time to acclimate a little bit more. So
I don't know. From what I saw last week, it looked like the running game for the Carolina Panthers did better without him.
Come on, bro. All right, well, 4 and out. It's gonna be that kind of game, man.
Whoops.
It's gonna be that kind of game.
Sorry.
Another 3 and out. Fucking.
All right, let's take his mind off of it and talk about the New York Football Giants at 6-1, heading into the leaders in the clubhouse in the NFC West. The Seattle Seahawks. I did not think I was going to be saying that this year.
Just an insane game.
It's insane, and I'm going with my Seahawks, dude. They.
You know what?
Gino,
I am too.
Yeah,
I'm going with the Hawks too at home.
He's doing it, man. He's doing it. I think Pete Carroll's going to load the box and make Daniel Jones beat him. And with the 12s, it's going to be hard on him, man. It's going to be hard on him. Yeah. I mean, I really wish we had Adams, but. You know, hey, it's all hands on deck. We got 12 men on defense. We're going to stop them. We're going to stop them. Gino going to do his thing. Yes. And I really like this kid Walker that you mentioned earlier, man. He's really showing out. Yeah. I mean, Penny, God love him. Penny finally turns into the back we thought he was going to be, and then he gets hurt. I'm like,
yep.
Our running back room is just snake bit. Has been ever since they made what's his name? Carlson? Is that his name?
Carson. So bad it made Carson retire. That's how bad.
Yeah. I mean,
he's like, I'd rather retire than get hurt in Seattle.
Yeah, no shit. I'm telling you. I mean, he's almost like a liability. When he's healthy, he's a beast. But man, can't keep him on the field more than 3 games. It's ridiculous. But anyway, hopefully Walker can keep his feet under him and not get hurt. Hopefully. But yeah, I'm liking it. Damn, we're 11th on offense. What? 30th on defense, though. God, we give it up.
That's the killer right there.
That's the part that we got to work on right there. But I think that's mostly because Adams is gone.
I mean, because you got the 30th ranked defense versus the number 3 rushing team.
That's not good. We're gonna have to load the box against these fools, no doubt about it. Lunatic, by the way, went with you on that one. Apparently, I'm alone with the world champs. He went with San Francisco. I'm saying Seattle, though. I think they're gonna do it at home today. I think we're gonna get that magic at home. And boys and girls, you know, the 2 veteran quarterbacks in the NFL right now, the 2 vets. One of them's doing really bad, got divorced this week and everything. The other one has nobody to throw to, and he's going into mafia country. Oh, no. It just gets worse for Aaron Rodgers and them Packers.
You're that number 1 defense. Oof.
Wow. And he's going in there with a bunch of young bucks that ain't on the same page with him. This does not look good for Mr. Rodgers' neighborhood today. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I dig Rodgers. He's got a great game. I think he's awesome. But he's got nobody to throw to, man. He just doesn't. But I mean, these guys, they're young, they're talented, but young guys drop the ball a lot. and they don't see the field the same way the vet does. And it's just they're hurting. They're hurting offensively, man. They just are. And their defense has been keeping them in games, but man, you saw what happened last week, and they're playing the number one defense, like you just said, in the NFL. And we know what Josh Allen's going to do. You know,
And then every time you see Aaron Rodgers lose, it's always because of one reason: his wide receivers.
yes,
And
they drop the ball. It's not like he's not putting it on them.
or they can't get separation, or just something. If his wide receivers aren't doing nothing, then that's it. That's how you beat Aaron Rodgers every single time.
He is missing Devontae Adams something fierce.
Yeah,
because Devontae got open. He was open every
Cobb
play
for a little while. Then he got hurt. He has Lazard, who he's usually relying on. He gets hurt every other week.
He was 7-11, open
just
24/7. Yep.
Yeah.
He just, that was his guy, man, and he doesn't have that now. So yeah, I got to
Instead of
take Buffalo
him
in
more
this
weapons. They gave him less weapons.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, nobody gets it. Nobody understands this process.
Well, he did the same thing to Brady. I mean, that's why he wanted out of New England. So
Man.
there you go.
Etienne's carving him up right now. God.
But anyway, Buffalo all day long. Give me Buffalo in this one all day.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Etienne just ran to midfield, but
we got one more game to talk about, and that's the Monday nighter. Cincinnati Bengals at the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I wanted to do Browns, but because look at that, number 4 in rushing, but you just can't.
You
They just lose. They know how to lose. That's
they have gotten my Super Bowl pick for the AFC has gotten off the mat and gotten in rhythm. Now, the one thing they do have going for them, Cleveland, there is no Jamar Chase in this game.
Yeah, that's true.
No Jamar Chase.
I mean,
and that is Joe Burrow's go-to guy on that side of the ball.
So Higgins and Boyd, they're gonna have to step up.
They're gonna have to, they're gonna have to get open in this game. But I mean, Joe Burrow is just, I'm sorry, out of that whole quarterback class. And it was a good one. I don't think it compares with the 83 class, but the one that he came out of was pretty good. I'll take him above all of them. That guy he's really good. So yeah, I'm taking Cincinnati in this one. I think he's going to carve them up late and win this one.
Cincinnati as well.
No doubt. Okay. Well, that's it for this week. Wait. We still got to look at the Thursday nighter coming up, right? Because they play that one before. Let's see. Hang on one second. Let me put
Philly
this up.
At Houston. Oof.
Let me put this up so folks can see the play-by-play real quick while I'm looking. Okay. Let's see. Let me look at
5 weeks next week.
Monday. We're looking at Thursday night, week 9? Is that what we're looking at?
Yes. Philly at Houston.
Is it Philly at Houston? Okay. All right. Well, that shouldn't be hard to pick right there, I would think.
Yeah, right?
Doesn't matter how they do this week. I mean, it goes goes one of two ways
guys.
here.
Damn it.
If Houston wins this week, it doesn't matter. I mean, Philly's just, they're too much for Houston. Philly ought to win that in a walk. Especially if they somehow lose to Pittsburgh this week, they're going to come into Thursday night's game pissed off. And that's not good for the Houston Texans. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, early first blush, I would have to take the Philadelphia Eagles by a lot over the Texans. You know what I mean? All right. Well, listen, we're going to wrap it up a little early today so my man Noc can get into his Broncos and try and cheer them to a victory over in England. I see him shaking his head over there, though. He's hurt.
3rd and 1, first down, and Broncos side of the field.
All right. Well, before we get out of here, what is there anything in the games we looked at that you really think everybody should keep their eye on in this weekend?
Oh, for today, not really.
Yeah. I think the biggest game today with the most influence really is the San Francisco Rams game.
Yeah.
I think if San Francisco wins that game, I don't think the Rams bounce back from it. My pick for a Super Bowl repeat will be done if they lose today. I just don't see them making it. You goner?
It's interesting because it's just the way the league has been this year. Is the parity's kind of gone up, so it doesn't seem to be too late for anybody.
He looks great. Hang on just a second. I got to show you this, Noc. This is Daryl. He's fixing to go to a pet royalty thing for the Barkus and Meow. He's got a suit on.
Nice.
See this guy?
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys have a good time.
All right, baby.
All right. So I really think that's the game of the day, and I think that the Rams need a lot more than the 49ers do, man. They really do. The Rams they're on the road.
I was just mentioning earlier that you just look at the standings and the parity of the league right now. It just seems like no one's out of it, especially for that last wild card spot.
Well, let's take a look at it real quick. Where are the standings? Here they are. Boom. And we'll go ahead and blow it up just a little bit so we can look at it by divisions. Well, okay. Here we go. Let's go right here.
Because right now, the Rams at 3-3 have that number 7 slot.
All right, let's take it by division.
I did the playoff.
See,
the
look, the Jets.
playoff.
Let's just go straight down. I'm sorry, the Jets are not going to be in that position by the end of the year. They're not going to be. It's going to come down to Miami and the Bills are going to win that division.
Well, right now, the Jets are in the first wild card slot.
They're not going to stay there, Noc.
Yeah.
Their quarterback won't be on 2 feet by the end of the year. We know that. Trust me. I buy into New England more than I do those fools. That's good. This one's going to come down to the Ravens and the Bengals. The Bengals are looking better every week, man. I'm really looking to
sack on Lawrence on 3rd down.
I'm sorry, brother. Titans. I can't believe the Colts have won 3 games. That's crazy to me that they've won 3 games. And they blanked somebody that was really good, too. Who was it that they shut out? It was New England, wasn't it?
No, they got blanked.
Oh, did they get blanked? Okay.
By the Jaguars.
Anyway, yeah, Titans ought to win that division, but the Jaguars might jump up and beat them, but I don't think so.
Nah, the Jaguars are
your division, it's the Chiefs to lose. And then we got Philly and the Giants and the Cowboys. Who'd have thought this would end up being the best division in the NFC? Who'd have thought that shit? As bad as this division's been over the years, last decade or so. Wow.
If the Commanders can pull out a win, they all be 500 and above.
Right? They'll all be 500 or better. Yeah. The Vikings look like they're in the catbird seat simply because Devontae Adams ain't in that division anymore. You know what I'm saying?
One man.
One man has changed that division. And then this one, man, pick a team. Who the fuck knows?
That's what I'm saying. Like with this, the Bucks, they have time.
That's crazy. Yeah, they do
got
have time.
There's just so much time there.
I like the way my division looks right now. It ain't gonna stay that way, I don't think. But yeah, it's a nice tight division, man. That's fun right there. But the Rams really need that win today. They really do. Badly. Okay, boys and girls, that's going to do it for our show today. We're going to let Noc get to his game so he can watch his Broncos and root them on to victory over there in jolly old England.
Yeah, let's go for another overtime loss. Let's do it.
Come on, no, you don't want that. No, we don't need that. No.
We got the ball, first down, so I think it's 8 minutes to go. We just need to run some clock, run the ball, get some points, preferably a touchdown.
Well, listen up, boys and girls. Let's let you know what's going on with the channel here. We got, of course, you're watching the pregame party. We do every Sunday, 2 hours before kickoff and halftime of the England game, whenever they have one of those. Anyway, it's me and Noc every week. You know how it goes. And then tonight, at 10 o'clock after the last game goes off, I'll be on Twitch playing video games for 3 hours. Papa Joe Gamer up way too late with a few video games, cocktails, and fails. I got to play DCUO tonight because they got a new DLC that just dropped. Have you played it?
I
at all?
have.
I haven't
was
played
there-
it at all.
I was coming home on Wednesday, and I was like, I'm gonna get some Cyberpunk in, and then no DLC.
Is it any
so,
good?
It's pretty decent.
Okay.
There's some open world stuff. You go back to Kondak.
Okay. I figured as much with it
it's a
being Sins of
new,
Black Adam.
new
Yep.
setup there, and then there's a solo,
Okay.
and then an alert, and then 2 raids. So,
Really? 2 raids.
2
Nice.
raids, yeah.
Very good.
So,
Okay.
plenty of stuff to do. There's one weekly bounty
Mhm.
that you can do, and one of the feats you got to do is you got to go around crushing beetles. So there's 3 different
Crushing
colors.
beetles.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
there's 3
that
different
makes
colors.
perfect sense because
So
every
99 of
time
each color.
yeah.
So.
Yep. That sounds about right. Okay, so be looking forward to me playing a little DCWO tonight. I might play it for 3 hours straight. Who the hell knows?
That's pretty much what ended up happening for me. I tried to get it in, everything, because it reset on Thursday. So
Yeah,
I got everything in that I needed to do.
Okay, and then special show this Wednesday. Noc, I hope you can stop by for it for a few minutes. I'd love for you to show up. It's my 200 sub celebration. I got 200 subs on Wednesday last week at noon. So state of the atmosphere is Wednesday at 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern. It's just me talking to the chat. We're gonna have a little 200 sub celebration. I'm gonna invite a bunch of my friends, and we'll talk about whatever we decide to talk about that day. I hope you can stop by for it, man. I'd love to see you there. Mm-hmm. And then Thursday, of course, it's the Brothers Hack the Matrix. Me and my brother talking about everything that's current in the news and pop culture and music and movies and sports, all the stuff we love. And that's Thursdays at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. And lastly, on Saturdays, you can see me and Justifier Jim as I work on my comic book. I'm 2 pages from having issue 1 of the Privateer plotted, so I can start doing detail work on it. You guys tune in for that every Saturday afternoon, 1:30 Central, 2:30 Eastern. And for me and Noc, oh God, I got to get out of here. He's in rough shape. Look, guys, listen. Until we see
Wide
you again,
open. We still can't hit him.
Again!
Oh man, damn. Look, bro, until we see you again, you guys all just keep on.
Oh, it's a touchdown. It was so easy.
God bless.